I'll give another answer to try and elevate and progress the conversation.
Okay.
What every single movement on the planet, to some degree, has been corrupted by the people who are in charge of the world, who are aiming to get more and more power from the populace. So let's look at the climate change movement, right? I'm not saying climate change isn't real. I'm not saying the climate isn't important, and I'm not saying the world is not important.
Chad, is global
I'm saying
warming
the
real?
people who are propagating the climate change agenda don't give a shit about the world. What they want to do is tax you all into bankruptcy so they can buy all the farmland and own all of it. That's what they're doing now in Holland. That's what they're doing now in Germany. It's happening in Europe. There's big protests because they're coming along saying, because of the climate, we're going to put your taxes up 300% because that's going to somehow prevent climate change. You're all going to go bankrupt and we're going to buy all the farms and we're going to own it all. So every single movement to some degree has been corrupted. And there is always, even though there's usually a genuine motive, there is usually a corrupted, hidden motive in nearly every single movement on the planet. Even the women's right motive, right? Let's look at, you can even break this one down. The reason that the Matrix propagates so heavily the idea that females should have careers is because, one, it doubles the tax base. There's twice as many people to pay taxes. Two, when you had the traditional nuclear family, then the woman would raise the children. And if the woman raises the children, then the family's values and ideals will be instilled inside of the children. But you don't want that because of your country. You want to own the future. You need to own the youth. How communism works. So what you want to do is send the women to work so the children spend all their time at school, and then you get to program their minds and you get to tell them what to think, because that's what happens. You see it now. Parents arguing with their own children based on what the children learn at school compared to what their parents believe.
Okay, bro,
so now,
I think that
they're coming along trying to program everybody's children. And the reason they're trying to make sure women are not at home is because that makes it more difficult to do. Now, I'm not saying that's the only reason women's rights exist. I'm not saying that women's rights is a bad thing. I'm saying that every single movement has the genuine reason, and there's hidden reasons behind all of it. Same thing with the climate change exchange. There's always something hidden inside of it. So it's always a Trojan horse. So it's very, very difficult to just say any movement in and of itself, no matter how good it sounds, is pure. To sit here and say the green movement, who doesn't love the planet, right? What kind of psycho doesn't like the planet? Well, it's not about that. It's about the fact that the people who are propagating it actually have ulterior motives.